What is up, guys? My name is Motions and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking about a time that I stabbed a kid. Yeah, that sounds really bad, but I actually did. Let's bring it back all the way to when I was a child. I was in the first grade, about 2003 or so, and when I was a little kid, I was really grouchy when I woke up. Super angry, and I used to I literally was named the Grouch Kid. Just in the mornings. Everybody hated me. Everybody in my house knew not to bother me. So I was walking into class like normal, my thug self, first grader, saying hi to all the bitches, you know how I do. And even maybe giving a little bit of a wink at the teacher, like, hey, what up? So I sit down on my desk and I share this desk with this kid named Alec. This kid was actually to become my best friend in the later of that year. It's just, he seemed to be the victim of, the first days of me meeting him. And he didn't know me that well, so literally, I sat on my desk, and I was not talking to anybody. I have a really grouchy mind when I was little, and I still do. When I wake up, do not talk to me. That's rule number one. So, as my grouchy self, I just sit down, and all I hear is Alec talking. Yes, his name is Alec, without the X, because they spelled his name wrong, I guess. I don't know who the fuck spells okay, never mind, drop it. I'm just gonna drop it because I feel bad that his parents spelled his name wrong. This kid just keeps on talking and talking and talking, and I don't understand one word what he's saying. And I was just sitting there, but I couldn't understand him. He just kept on going and going, and I was just sitting there thinking to myself, when was this kid ever gonna stop talking? He just talks way too much, and internally, I was crying. I was so angry. You don't even know. I was so done with this kid, I grabbed my pencil. And you would think, oh, this kid's gonna stab him. Right when I grabbed my pencil. No. That was way too simple for my child devil mind. My idea was, I would get up with my dope-ass Hot Wheels custom pencil. And if you're wondering how I remember the pencil, it's because back then Hot Wheels was a shit, and everybody knows that. Okay, so I get up with my freaking Hot Wheels pencil. I go all the way to the other side of the room. I get this pencil, and I sharpen it to the max. I'm literally the spawn of the devil when this happens. I did not use no electric sharpener. That was too simple. I had to be like a Viking up in this bitch, and I got one of those manual hand fucking sharpeners. And right when I saw that it was at the sharpest point it could be, I walked back all the way to my desk. I can't talk. I walked all the way to my desk, and the whole class is watching me, because they know how I am in the morning, and I'm really grouchy. I sit down like I'm just gonna be a normal kid. I'm just sit down, talk to my friend Alec. Then in some murderous way, I pull my arm back and shank Alec in the fucking thigh with the fucking pencil. Literally right now, I'm cringing because I remember how hard and how much force I put into this kid's thigh. Remember, we're about 8, and this kid starts crying, bawling on the floor. The pencil's stabbed halfway into his freaking thigh. And I was just, now I think to myself, I'm like, how the fuck was I so devilish? What the fuck is going through my mind? I was pretty sure I was going to hell, because right when my parents are going to hear about this, literally, I'm in deep shit. I'm going to be in so much trouble. I'm not going to be playing no Nintendo 64 anymore. I ain't going to be talking to no girls. I'm not going to be let out the house anymore. And I just was freaking out. So I end up actually only getting suspended for 3 days for shanking a kid in the thigh. What the fuck was this principal thinking in their head? They must have been he probably just tripped and shanked the kid. Literally, there was suspects everywhere. My whole classroom was watching me because they know how suspicious I was. And my parents did not give a fuck because they knew one day this was going to happen. To this day, I remember this story so clearly because I had ADHD, I had anger management problems, I had all this stuff. So this is the first time I've actually done a commentary in a while. This is for the Ziovo challenge. It's a commentating challenge. You check in the description below. There's going to be a link showing what the challenge is. If you guys want to try it out, try it out. I mean, might as well. It'll be fun, wouldn't it? Anyways, I hope I win. Remember to leave that like, favorite, subscribe. If you're watching this from Ziovo's channel, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave that like, favorite, subscribe. Deuces!